Welcome back to Roopa Ganesh channel of English. Myself, Roopa. Beauty. What is beauty according to you? Or can you mention something which is beautiful? Yes, you may say beauty is seen in sunrise, sunset, or waterfalls, beautiful flowers, or greenery as you see here in the background. You may even say the innocent smile of a child. So on. The list may be endless. But do you mean beauty is just seen? Or can you even hear or listen to it? Is beauty only external beauty or outer beauty, outer appearance, what we see? Let's see. A thing of beauty is joy forever. A thing of beauty is joy forever, says John Keats. We have also heard the saying, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Like this, beauty is a concept which cannot be described in some specific words. That is, the concept is boundless. It has no limits. The concept of beauty varies from person to person. The perspective of it varies. Just to give synonyms to the word beauty, we may have attractive, pleasant, gorgeous, etc. After all these thoughts, now let's see what is beauty according to the poet E.Yeh.Shure, how she describes beauty in her poem called Beauty. So now let's listen to the poem. Beauty. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing and people working or dancing for their harvest. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting anything in earnest. Beauty is in yourself, good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves in your dreams, in your work, and even in your rest. Beauty is seen in the sunlight, the trees, the birds, corn growing, and people working or dancing for their harvest. So, in the first para, the poet E.Yeh.Shure opines that beauty is in everything. It is seen in the nature. It is in the sunlight, trees, and birds. It can be seen in the growing corn, people who are working or dancing for getting good crops. See, you can see the glossary over there. Harvest means the time of gathering crops. So the farmers feel very happy and they just dance to get such a good crop. So the poet sees beauty in everything, amidst nature. It may be in the sunlight, it may be in the birds. You can see in the background the birds sitting, and it may be in the corn growing. In the another background picture, you can see the corn growing. So like this, beauty can be seen in everything. Let's see what's there in the second para. Beauty is heard in the night, wind sighing, rain falling, or a singer chanting anything in earnest. So here the poet in the second para is telling that beauty is not just for our eyes. Beauty can also be heard and it can be felt. You can enjoy the beauty in the sound of the rainfall. You can hear the sound of the insects during the night. You can enjoy the beauty of the blowing wind or the singer singing. So here the word they have used is chanting. What do you mean by chant? Yes, if you observe in the glossary, you can see to sing, to utter something in rhythmic manner. So, can you mention few birds which sing melodiously? Yes, birds like nightingale, cuckoo, hummingbirds, right? So, you can also hear the music at the background. Yeah, the sound of the birds, chirping of the birds, right? So, if we come to the poetic aspect in this para, can you identify the figure of speech? Yes, you're right. So, the figure of speech used here is personification. In which phrase? Wind sighing. Please note down, wind sighing is an example for personification. So, what is personification? So, giving the qualities of human beings to inanimate things, means lifeless objects. So, that is called personification. To give more example, the crown clapped with joy. The crown clapped with joy. It's not, of course, in the poem. I'm giving other example. So, can the crown clap? Is it crown a living being? No. Here, the crown has been given the quality of the human being. Right? And another example. Death lays its icy hands on the king. Death lays its icy hands on the king. Of course, we all know death, which is lifeless. How can it lays its icy hands? Yes, here the human qualities, that is the qualities of human beings, have been given to the lifeless objects. So that is called personification. Let's move on to the third para. Beauty is in yourself. Good deeds, happy thoughts that repeat themselves in your dreams, in your work, and even in your rest. If you observe, if you compare the first, second, and third para, in the first two paras, the poet is talking about the beauty in nature, that is, which we can see and enjoy, which we can also feel, of course. But in the third para, the poet looks at beauty in a different perspective. So what's that? Beauty is not only in the physical world, it is within oneself. So the poet feels that beauty is in oneself, that is in ourselves. How? How can one be more beautiful? That is, he means to say that we are more beautiful inwardly or innerly by having good qualities. So, good acts, good dreams, and happy thoughts, and even rest is beautiful. So, if you have good thoughts, happy thoughts, if you're doing good deeds, deed means work, act, by helping somebody else, by lending a helping hand, showing kindness to others. Like this, one can become more beautiful, that is of inner beauty, what the poet is talking about. So, one may be more beautiful because of his or her values. Right? I hope you have got now a different dimension for the concept or the word beauty. Let's try to know more about the poet E.Yeh.Shure, who has given us a beautiful poem called Beauty. E.Yeh.Shure is the pen name of the poet. Her original name is Louise. She was born on September 9th at New Mexico. Her nationality is American. She was a famous author, poet, and educator. Her famous work is, the most popular work is, I'm a Pueblo Indian Girl. So, in this, she describes about the Pueblo community too, and it is done to document their own art and culture. She also appeared in a short film at 1940 called Fashion Horizons. Friends, I hope this video may be of some help for the pupils of 8th Standard Second Language English of Karnataka State and also for pupils of Class 6 CBSE. To sum up the poem gives us the message that beauty is in everything. Beauty is in everything. We just need to have the eyes and heart to enjoy it. And you may become more beautiful by having good values. Thank you. Thanks for watching.